So you're thinking about moving to Phoenix, but you don't want to be in Phoenix. Well, today we're going to continue our 4-part series on the top 12 suburbs in the Northwest Valley. And today we're going to hit Glendale. So we're going to show you the top 3 suburbs in Glendale. We're going to jump on the computer. I'm going to show you on the map where they are and talk about them and tell you what makes them special. And we're going to get after that right now.
Arrowhead Ranch. Let me just show you here. And if you've watched any of our videos, you have heard us talk about Arrowhead. So when you think of Glendale, you probably think of the Cardinals Stadium. That's a little bit farther south, but if you're thinking like North Glendale, Arrowhead is a very popular area. This is all, let's see if we can highlight this here. This is all of Arrowhead Ranch here. It's a pretty big area. This is the lakes, Arrowhead Lakes. We talk about this. You can see probably one of the reasons that it's so attractive, because you can see, look at all this water in here. We live in the desert, and if I scroll out and you see, there's not a lot of water communities really throughout the valley. There's a few. There's these over here, Desert Shores, but for the most part, most of our neighborhoods don't have any water, so we tend to find that if a neighborhood does have it, people tend to really like that. So Arrowhead Lakes right here, 70% of the homes in this area are on the water. You've got, again, beautiful, you're right here by hiking trails. This really is close to, this is the Thunderbird Conservation Park up here, and you can see how huge this park is. So if you love hiking, I mean, it's this massive area. There's always people out here hiking this whole area. So there's tons of trails in here. You can park right here and go and drive and literally climb up the mountain here. So tons of hiking in this area. That's another very popular amenity in this area. Again, you're still in the Deer Valley Unified School District. Really good schools. So also as part of Arrowhead Ranch, are these little areas up here. Let me pull them up. Not technically part of Arrowhead, but the Hillcrest neighborhood, which is just north of Arrowhead. Let me show you. This is our second favorite area. So on the north side, just north of the Arrowhead, this is the Hillcrest Ranch and Patrick Ranch neighborhoods. Again, really great school. So this is a very desirable area because it is so close to Arrowhead Ranch. This is great schools here. This is a very walkable community. They have community trails all throughout. They have they have a couple of schools here. They've got Copper Creek. The high school is right here. There's a huge park across the street from here. There is some, let me see if we can scroll in here. There is a little bit of water if you come, down in here, there's water. So this is a huge part of this community. People who live in this community, it's very family oriented, single family homes in here. Home prices range from about $425 to $600, and lot sizes can be anywhere from, on the small end, like 5,500 square feet up to around 10,000 square feet if you get up into this Patrick Ranch area. And you can see that. If you ever want to know, you can kind of look. You can see these are a little bit closer together, and then as we go north, we see bigger lot sizes, and then even over here, some really big lots. So this is a very desirable area as well, because you're really close to Arrowhead Ranch, but you're not technically in Arrowhead Ranch. So the next area that we're going to go to is Marshall Ranch, and Marshall Ranch is going to be, let me scroll out here. So keep your eye on these lakes right here. This is the Arrowhead, and this is the other thing about being in this Arrowhead or Hillcrest area. You have access to the 101, a quick hop on the freeway, and you can get, to the I-17. You can go south. This freeway also loops around. So, and we talk about a lot your access to the freeways and how important it is for traveling. So if you need to get to downtown Phoenix, or you want to go over to Scottsdale, being able to hop on one of these freeways. So this is a loop, and it just goes all the way around. It goes down to the 10 here, and it loops around over here, goes through Scottsdale. And sometimes if there's an accident on, this is the I-17, if there's an accident on this freeway, you can bop over here to the 51 and take that, north or south, basically. So we have all of these freeways that, connect. So being close and having this freeway access really allows you to cut down on your commute time, because traffic here sucks. So you definitely want to do that. So the Marshall Ranch area is going to be more in the center part of Glendale. And we do have a full Glendale map tour. So if you're curious about all of Glendale, make sure you go check that video out. So Marshall Ranch is a really beautiful community because it used to be an orange grove, and it sits right here next to, I'll highlight it for you, it sits right here next to the wash. Don't let this blue color fool you, it's not blue. Look, I'll show you. It's it's emergency water retention, so it's usually not, see, I told you it wasn't blue. It's usually not. But what they've done with this emergency retention is really great. They have all of these trails. You can see these trails throughout here. So there's tons of walking and hiking. They'll have sports teams. We'll practice down here, so you don't have really far to go. And this Marshall Ranch neighborhood is really in close proximity to a lot of things. ASU West campus is over here. This is actually in the city of Phoenix, but this over here is Phoenix proper, pardon my typing, and this over here is Glendale. Marshall Ranch is right here. There's a huge hospital right here. Banner Thunderbird Hospital is right here. Banner's a large hospital system that we have. And also in very close proximity, we also have, let me go up here. Over here, this is another hospital. Over here, this is an Abrazo hospital. And then right here in this little area, this used to be an Orange Grove as well. They are building Phoenix Children's Hospital. So we needed a children's hospital in the North and the West Valley. So it's really good that we have this here, because the other children's hospitals are all in downtown Phoenix. So it's good to have that there. So if you're a doctor and you want to be close to medical, Marshall Ranch is a really good option for you. Marshall Ranch is a little bit smaller. They do have their own elementary school in here. It's such a green, beautiful community. Let me see if we can show. Let me grab this little guy and let's get down in here. So it is a really tight-knit community because there's the school right there. So let's just walk through here. Let me just kind of show you how pretty Marshall Ranch is. So the homes in Marshall Ranch are going to be a little bit bigger than maybe some of the other homes in other parts of Glendale. And you can see some of these groves that are still, these trees that are still here. Much larger yards here in Marshall Ranch. The prices start in about the mid fives and they go up to about 600 right now. This is in early 2023. And the homes are going to be a lot bigger. They're going to be about 2,600 to 4,000 square feet. And the lot sizes are going to be about 6,000 to 8,000 square feet. And Marshall Ranch is actually in the Peoria Unified School District. Ironwood High School, I'll show you in just a minute. Ironwood High School is right across the street, but these are going to be larger homes, larger home size. There are walking paths throughout this community as well. So there's a lot of two-story homes in here, not as many single stories. Lots of, just moving myself, large families, because there's larger homes in here. So that's kind of what the Marshall Ranch community looks like. I don't know what happened to us. That's not Marshall Ranch. We're out of there. Okay, so moving on. So now we're halfway there. We're going to move over to Peoria and tell you about our 3 favorite subdivisions in North Peoria.
Welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new here. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Phoenix, Arizona area, make sure that you subscribe below. We're dropping videos every few days, and tap that notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time we do, and you can continue to learn all about what it's like to live in Phoenix, Arizona. So My name is Shauna with the Desert Charm Living real estate team, and Braden and I are getting contacted every day from people just like you looking to make a move to the Phoenix, Arizona area. And as real estate agents, we love it. So whether you're moving next week, next month, next year, make sure that you reach out. That's the only way that we can help you. And as much as we love making these videos for you, send us a text, give us a call, shoot us an email. We would love to help you make your move to Phoenix.